Good morning, Millennials. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody is having a great day. The time is 11:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 5th or May 26th, 2025. Current temperature is 59 degrees. That is if you're in Northeast Ohio. So, as most of you are already aware, today is Memorial Day where we remember our vets, our men and women who are serving, who have served, and those who never made it home. So, with that being said, I am going to start this stream off, or this podcast off, a little different. We're going to go ahead and let the Brody Middle School 10 years ago say the pledge of allegiance for us, followed by a moment of silence. So please, for everyone and the respect, please sing along, or you don't have to sing along to the Pledge of Allegiance, but please be respectful for the moment of silence afterwards. Thank you all very much.
Justice for all.
We're gonna redo the pledge. I forgot to turn it up. Apologies.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all. And if there's any vets, future, present, past, I thank you for your service. And I'm sure all of my viewers thank you as well. So, with it being Memorial Day, I figured, what better thing to talk about than the best war movies of the 90s. I couldn't really think of any other Memorial Day thing that I could, really go over. Um, I my both my grandpas served in the military, but other than that, I didn't really have anybody, too close who did serve. Not that I can think of off the top of my head. And if I'm forgetting you and your family, I apologize. um, but with that being said, we'll just go over to Ranker, and we're just gonna go off their list of um, you know how they rank their war movies. So please note that this has nothing really to do with um, me. I'm not ranking this list, I should say. All right, let's see if we can. So I'll pretty much just go over the ranker list. I'm not a huge movie guy, so I haven't seen a lot of these movies. Um, but I'm sure some of you have, and hopefully some of this will bring back some nostalgia for you guys. So, starting off the list, we'll just jump right into it. Gettysburg, a historical drama film directed by Ron Maxwell, effectively transports viewers to the heart of the Civil War with its breathtaking depiction. Oh, wow. Am I going to be able to read it today? Of one of the most significant battles in American history, with an ensemble cast led by Tom Berenger and Jeff Daniels in this 90s war epic showcase not only the ferocity of and tragedy of warfare, but also delves deep into the human aspect, revealing the moral dilemmas faced by soldiers on both sides. Maliciously researched and expertly crafted, Gettysburg exemplifies authentic storytelling with awe-inspiring battle scenes that capture the magnitude of this pivotal event. Hey, what's going on, dude, in the chat? Come on, brother. Why are we doing that? Oh, come on with this thing. Are you kidding me? Why won't it let me? Art thou kidding me? I am actually going to have to get Apparently, I can't ban anybody from OBS or whatever. Sorry, stand by. Apologies. Apparently, I can't. Where's the chat? Come on. There we go. Okay. Now we're back at it. All right. Jeez. OBS, up your game, bro. Can't even, now we're back. Start the thing. All right. Coming in at number 2 on the ranker list is Braveheart. I have watched this movie a long time ago. But we'll go ahead, and I know this is probably one of the better movies. So we'll go ahead and jump into the description. Oh, maybe. If it'll let me. There we go. Mel Gibson's directorial masterpiece, Braveheart, tells the riveting tale of William Wallace, a 13th century Scottish warrior who led his countrymen in their fight for independence against English tyranny. This powerful film boasts stunning cinematography, gripping action scenes, and an Oscar-winning score that leaves viewers both inspired and emotionally drained. As one of the cinema's finest examples of historical drama, Braveheart remains a beloved classic for its unwavering portrayal of courage and loyalty in the face of insurmountable whatever odds. Released in 95, directed by Mel Gibson. I'm sure a lot of people have seen Braveheart. I know that's like a pretty popular movie. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I've seen it a long time ago. I don't much remember other than like Mel Gibson on the horse, like or whatever he says. I don't know. Number 3 is Saving Private Ryan. This would probably have to be hands down my favorite like 90s war movie. But again, it's been so long. I'm not a huge movie buff. I'm not a huge movie guy. So I don't much recollect these movies. I don't, it's not like I watched them once and that's that. But I know that Saving Private Ryan is definitely a really, really good movie. Let's see here. Steven Spielberg's harrowing World War II epic Saving Private Ryan is widely lauded as one of the most intense and realistic depictions of a war ever committed to film. Featuring an all-star ensemble cast led by Tom Hanks, this exceptional work portrays the heroism and sacrifice made by a group of soldiers undertaking a perilous mission behind enemy lines to save a paratrooper whose brother have been killed in action. With its unflinching exploration of humanity amidst chaos, geez Louise, these big words, Saving Private Ryan stands as an enduring tribute to those who fought bravely during history's darkest hour. If you haven't seen Saving Private Ryan and you're like into the war movies, this is definitely a must-watch. Just because it's probably one of the only war movies that I remember watching. All right, number 4 on the list is The Last of the Mohicans. Again, I don't know what this is. I've never seen it. It definitely looks like another. What is this, like a Mel Gibson movie, or who is that? Maybe not. It's not Mel Gibson. Adapted from the James Fenimore Cooper travel. Hold on, James Fenimore Cooper's timeless novel, The Last of the Mohican, follows Hawkeye a white-raised Native American during the French and Indian War in 1757, Michael Mann's direction brings to life lush forests, sweeping landscapes, and intimate loves amidst war chaos. With its exquisite cinematography and epic tale of romance and adventure, this period piece captivates viewers with its masterful storytelling and powerful performances by Daniel Day-Lewis and Madeline Stowe? Madeline? I have no idea. I'm horrible at reading. Hi, Rachel. Love you. Released in 1992, directed by Michael Mann. Let's see. It ranks number 86 on the best silent movies. It's a silent movie? What? But The Last of the Mohicans, again, not a movie I remember watching. Not a huge movie guy. Coming in at number 5 on a ranker list is Stalingrad? Stalingrad? I really can't read. My English is just horrible. Stalingrad takes viewers inside one of World War II's bloodiest conflicts, a brutal battle between the Nazi whatever and Soviet Union that left millions dead, directed by Joseph Wilselmeyer. This gritty and unforgiving film is a gripping depiction of the horror of wars, as well as the physical and physiological toll it takes on those caught in its webs, boasting an excellent ensemble cast and deftly, I'm about done reading all these big words. Choreographed battle scenes, Stalingrad serves as a sobering reminder of the human cost of war. Released in 1993, directed by Joseph Wilselmeyer, I'm guessing. I don't know. Is this an English movie? I don't know. Big words and stuff, you know. Coming in at number 6 is, I don't know, Schindler's List, the movie. I know. I love you so much. You love my life. I know. I don't think I've ever really seen the movie, to be honest. I remember learning kind of about it in school, but Steven Spielberg's magnum opus, Schindler's List, is a heart-wrenching yet inspiring true story about a German businessman who saves the lives of over 1,000 Polish Jews from the Holocaust by employing them in his factories, with powerful performances from Liam Neeson, Ben Kingsley, and Ralph Fiennes. I don't know. This Oscar-winning film grips viewers with its compelling exploration of humanity during times of extreme darkness. Moreover, Janusz, I have no idea, Kaminski's black and white adds an undeniable weight to this masterpiece that will leave an mark on anyone. Jeez, with these big words, I should have picked a different list without so many big words. Anyways, it was released in 1993, directed by Steven Spielberg. I'm sure this is a really great movie, and I'm sure a lot of people have actually seen this. I need to up my movie game and probably up my war movie game, I guess. Again, if you're into war movies, I'm sure this is one that you have seen. And coming in at number 7 on this ranker list is The Thin Red Line. Terrence Malick's return to filmmaking after a 20-year hiatus resulted in The Thin Red Line, a mesmerizing meditation on war set during World War II Battle of Guadalcanal, whatever, featuring an all-star ensemble cast including Sean Penn, Adrian Brody, George Clooney, among others. That this visual sting, if anybody's gonna roast me in like these videos or clips or anything, it's definitely gonna be for my English because it's horrible. Stunning masterpiece delves into themes like nature versus man-made destructions to craft a thought-provoking and poetic anti-war tale. This hypnotic cinematography and whatever. Storytelling makes it a must-watch classic from the 90s. Released in 98, directed by Terrence Malick. The Thin Red Line coming in at number 7 on the ranker list. Jeez, my reading abilities are just absolutely horrible. Coming in at number 8, Courage Under Fire. Again, another movie I haven't seen, but it's on this list. And again, if you're into war movies and stuff like that, maybe this is one that you have seen, especially with Denzel Washington, Meg Ryan, Lou Diamond Phillips. Emotionally gripping and thoughtfully crafted, Courage Under Fire tells the story of Lieutenant Colonel Serling, Denzel Washington, tasked with investigating whether or not Captain Karen Walden, Meg Ryan, deserves to be posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor for her actions during Operation Desert Storm. Edward Zwick's direction brings together pulse-pounding action sequences and dramatic character development to produce a memorable war film that simultaneously explores themes like horror, redemption, sexism, and military service, making this 1996 film stand tall among its contemporaries. Big words, and I read them, or I tried to read them. Let's see. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, though, is poop. I can't see my TikTok chat. I forgot. No, I don't. Stop going right to that. That's so dumb. It's like it goes right to the wrong thing. What the heck? Alright. See if I can get my TikTok chat here now. Apologies. I've missed all of your... What is playing in picture? Oh. What? Oh, I was like, what is that? What is going on? Alright, there we go. Now I see TikTok chat. If I missed anything in TikTok, I apologize, guys. I'm horrible. Alright. Back at it again. I wish I could, like... It sucks, because I can't really put my TikTok chat anywhere. I don't know. I'll leave it right there, and hopefully I can see what's going on. I think I need to see that. Okay, there we go. All right, moving on. Number 9 on the ranker list for 90s war movies. Ooh, excuse me. Is Crimson Tide. It looks like another Denzel Washington movie. Crimson Tide showcases the nail-biting tension between two naval officers aboard a U.S. nuclear submarine during a potential global crisis. Directed by Tony Scott and starring Gene Hackman alongside Denzel Washington in a powerhouse performance, this 1990s classic delivers heart-stopping action sequences coupled with sharp dialogue that pulls viewers into an escalating battle of wits aboard the catastrophe vessel. Its exploration of loyalty, duty, honor will have you questioning who is right till its final moments. I wonder if I sound like one of those like advertising like people. But that is Crimson Tide, again, another war movie that I have personally never seen, but I'm sure some of you have, especially if you're into like the war movies of the 90s. That's what we do. Yeah. All right, number 10 on the list, Rob Roy. Never even heard of this movie. Looks like another like kind of like a Braveheart looking just by the little picture there. Skillfully directed by Michael Canton Jones, Rob Roy is an epic tale of love and betrayal set in 18th century Scottish Highlands. Liam Neeson stars as the iconic rebel chieftain who sparks a revolt against the corrupt English noble, while Jessica Lange delivers a fierce performance as his devoted wife. This compelling historical adventure offers viewers a captivating blend of action-packed swordplay, stunning landscapes, and passionate romance, making it an essential entry in the 90s war film genre. Again, I'm not a movie guy. I've never seen this. I'm just hoping to bring you some nostalgia, going over a couple war movies from the 90s. Maybe, maybe you grew up watching these as a kid. Maybe you weren't a kid. Maybe you were an adult. Maybe you were watching these as an adult in the 90s. Hopefully the nostalgia and memories are flowing for some of you out there. Moving right along, number 11 on the ranker list, Memphis Belle, set during World War II. Memphis Belle showcases a perilous mission undertaken by young B-17 bomber crew stationed in England as they risk life and limb to make their final bombing run over Germany before heading home. Directed by Michael Kent Jones and boasting a talented cast including Matthew Modine? I don't know. I'm horrible at names. And Eric Stoltz. This captivating war drama combines exhilarating aerial combat scenes with touching interpersonal relationships to create an unforgettable cinematic experience that pays tribute to those heroes who fought bravely in the skies above Europe. Released in 1990. Again, I'm sure somebody out there has seen this, and I'm hoping bringing this up has brought back some memories for you. Ooh, excuse me. Number 12, the Tuskegee Airmen. Tuskegee, whatever, is a landmark tribute to the first African American fighter pilots who fought valiantly during World War II. Based on true events, this inspirational story, directed by Robert Markowitz, delves into racial prejudice faced by these extraordinary men and how they overcame adversity, eventually becoming renowned for the heroic feats in battle. With powerhouse performances from Lawrence Fishburne and Cuba Gooding Jr., this riveting film stands out as a testament to bravery, integrity, and determination. This definitely sounds like a great movie. The Tuskegee Airmen. Tuskegee. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I might actually watch it. I definitely need to start watching some movies from the 90s, other than, all my Disney movies that I constantly play. Coming in at number 13 on the ranker list is Three Kings. Again, I have no idea. This is a George Clooney movie. Mark Wahlberg and Ice Cube. Interest peaked. Let's see. David O. Russell's strategic war dramedy, Three Kings, tells the story of four American soldiers during the aftermath of Operation Desert Storm who set out on an impulsive quest for stolen gold but find themselves embroiled in a larger humanitarian crisis along the way. Starring George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, Ice Cube, among others, this unique 90s gem masterfully fuses dark humor with elements of the heist genre to create a thought-provoking commentary on the complexities of war. Released in 1999 and directed by David O. Russell. Ice Cube, I'm probably going to watch it. I didn't even realize that there was any kind of war movie that Ice Cube was actually in. That's kind of interesting. We learn something new every day, don't we? Coming in number 14 on the ranker list is Richard the Third. I've never heard of any of these people, so I'm going to guess that maybe this is, I don't know. Sir Ian McKellen's masterful adaptation of Shakespeare's classic play Richard III transports viewers to an alternate 1930s England where a fascist regime is on the rise, and the whatever character ruthlessly plots his way to power amidst political intrigue and war. Directed by Richard Loncraine, this innovative take on the Elizabethan tragedy offers a superb cast that includes Annette Bening and Robert Downey Jr. Oh, okay, so maybe there are some people in here. Making it an essential viewing experience for both Shakespeare enthusiasts and fans of historical drama alike. Different kind of war movie. I'm not sure. It came out in 95. You know, if you've seen it, nostalgia. If not, I'm not sure that this. That doesn't sound too interesting, to be honest. Coming in at number 15 is Flight of the Intruder. Danny Glover. Let's see. Set during the Vietnam War, Flight of the Intruder follows two U.S. Navy pilots who embark on an unauthorized mission to strike back at their persistent enemy, directed by John Mullis and starring Danny Glover alongside Brad Johnson in a powerful performance that showcases camaraderie under pressure. This thrilling film explores themes such as something big word with war while delivering pulse-pounding aerial combat scenes that will keep viewers glued to their seats. Again, I'm sure you've heard me say it about 100 times. I'm not a huge movie guy. I've never seen this movie. Let's see, released in 1991. So if you have nostalgia, memories, go watch it again. 16, The Messenger, the story of Joan of Arc. Yes. Okay. Depicting one of history's most enigmatic. What the heck? I'm so tired of reading these big words. All right, number 16 was this one. I'm not going to read it. We're just going to skip over this one. 17, 7 Years in Tibet, featuring Brad Pitt as Austrian mountaineer Heinrich Harrer. 7 Years in Tibet chronicles his experience during World War II when he befriends the Tezen. What is these big old fancy words? The young Dalai Lama, while interned in British India before escaping. And boy, these are some directed. Yes, I tell you, I'm coming to the end here because I'm about tired of reading these big words. 18. The Postman. Kevin Costner directs and stars The Postman, set in apocalyptic America, ravaged by war and anarchy, where he becomes a reluctant hero after assuming the identity of deceased postal worker to bring hope and unity to desperate survivors. This thought-provoking film offers viewers a compelling exploration of human resilience, resourcefulness, and the power of communication amidst challenging circumstances. Sounds like somebody takes over for a dead postman or something along those lines. Kevin Costner, Will Patton, Lawrence Tate, released in 1997. Again, directed by Kevin Costner. Hopefully some of these are bringing back some memories for somebody somewhere out there. All right, we're coming up on the end here. Jacob's Ladder at number 19. The name Jacob's Ladder is I don't know. I remember something about it. Again, not a whole lot of memory on that one. Adrian Lynn's psychological thriller Jacob's Ladder masterfully blends elements of horror with pignut something, I don't know, themes about PTSD as it follows Vietnam War veteran Jacob Tim Robbins, who grapples with disturbing hallucinations and fragmented memories upon his return home. This gripping film takes viewers on an unsettling journey through the subconscious mind, forcing them to confront the harrowing realities faced by those who have experienced the horrors of war firsthand. Yeah, I do. I think I do kind of remember something about this movie, released in 1990, directed by Adrian Lynn. I don't, just the name itself, I guess, is more memories than anything. I guess I don't know. I'm sure this was a very popular movie for some if you've seen it. And last but not least, coming in at number 20 spots in the Army now, Pauly Shore. You know, I love Pauly Shore. He's a great actor. Pauly Shore's comedic foray into military life brings levity to 90s war films within the Army now, following two friends who enlist in the search of adventure only to find themselves thrust into active duty during Operation Desert Storm. This light-heartening comedy delivers both laughs and subtle commentary on war's absurdities while showcasing spirited performances from Shore alongside Andy Dick and Lori Petty. Um, I, some of these movies, like just the names, kind of bring back some memories, some nostalgia, but I don't really honestly remember any of them. But if you do, hopefully this brought back some memories for you. But with that, that'll be concluding today's podcast. And as always, today is a special day. And please remember, for most of you, why you have the day off. And, it's not, we're here to remember on Memorial Day. So, with that being said, hopefully everybody has a great day. Don't forget, wherever you're watching, make sure you like, follow, comment, share, all that lovely, great stuff. But until the next episode, everybody, stay fresh, stay fly, and keep it 90s, my friends. Peace.